All right.
Your old man's house?
We're leaving in 45 minutes.
I'm in my underwear.
You better get to it, mister. We're all packed, ready to go, and we're taking Amtrak for the very first time.
Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us, and you won't regret it. It is a Monday morning in New York City, and we just got an Uber to take us from our Chelsea apartment to Penn Station. Now, I am from Long Island. I take the Long Island Railroad out of Penn Station regularly, but I have never once used Amtrak. A little over a year ago, La Lita Loca announced they were doing a group cruise out of Philly. I jumped on it. Now, there are other ways to get to Philly from New York City. You can take a bus, you can take a train that runs more locally. But with my personal anxiety for flying and everything going on in the airline industry right now, I was like, hey, let's give Amtrak a try. If we love it, it opens up so many more travel possibilities for us. And because it's our very first time, I thought, hey, let's go big or go home. So we got first class tickets. And we did not realize how much you actually get with first class with Amtrak. First of all, you get access to the first class lounge, which is gorgeous. We've hung out in the Delta Lounge before. Honestly, this is nicer. They have tons of high quality snacks, all included. They have this great view of the train station overall. And this portion of the station was recently redone a few years ago. It used to be part of the post office. And despite both of us having been to Penn Station hundreds of times, neither of us had ever been to this area before. So our short 1 hour, 10-minute journey was already off to a good start.
So we got first class train tickets, Amtrak. So everything at the bar and at the food counter is free, well, except for alcoholic drinks. So I got a cup of coffee and a toasted sandwich. But it looks like it's got mayo and tomato and pesto, and it's good.
I got this lovely little hummus, pita veggie platter. It's so cute. Let's see how the hummus tastes. I'm going to take a little cucumber here. Got my hummus. This is good.
Yeah?
I think that's Sabra.
You think it's what?
Sabra hummus. Tastes like Sabra.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, our first time taking Amtrak, we did the first class because it was more expensive than coach, obviously, but not an insane amount of money. And since it was our first time traveling Amtrak, it was like, let's just do first class. That way, we get a few extra perks. Plus, we have heavy luggage, so it's good to know that we have more space for our big luggage. But also, when you go first class, it comes with food. Coach doesn't come with food. We'd probably be spending $30, $40 extra dollars, $50 extra dollars for food at the train station.
Plus, we got this great lounge.
Yeah, we have this lounge. All the food is included. So far, this experience is a 10 out of 10. And honestly, it could lead to many train rides for many different cruises. This just opens up the cruising world to us so much more. Yeah. All right, we are lucky number 13. So one thing I was concerned about was how much luggage we had, specifically me. I was confused as to if I would have to check my bag or not. I had called and asked and sort of got a wishy-washy answer on the phone, but when I got to Penn, they said I could bring it on the train. I don't want to lift this over there. So that's a negative. Huge gap between the train and the platform. So just be careful, especially if you have mobility issues. And once on board, I don't know if you can see from this little video I was able to get. I was trying to be non-invasive to other passengers, but I did not like the seating configuration. There were people sitting across for us. It was awkward. We chose our seats because they were the only ones left that faced forward. But you would think that they would have more seats that just faced forward for first class. They did, however, have a full lunch menu and a full drink menu, and drinks were included. Alcoholic beverages were included on the train. So at this point, you're probably wondering, how much did this all cost us? The cost of the ticket ended up being $300 each, round trip, both ways per person. So $600 total. But here's why we decided to spring for the extra money. Although I don't remember the exact cost, coach wasn't all that much less expensive, but it didn't come with any food. Knowing that we would have to pay for meals separately just made sense to get everything included. We both got the poached shrimp on the menu, and considering that it was probably heated up in a microwave, tasted really good. It was served with rice pilaf, bread and butter, and this cute little cheesecake in a jar. Now getting back to a negative, lunch was served right away. We finished it right away, and it just kind of sat in front of us for another 45 minutes till almost the end of the trip. Because we were already feeling a little cramped with two strangers being directly across from us, it would have been nice for there to have been someone to clear the food so that we could have folded the table up and had more space. That's just a small first world problem though. Overall, we loved watching the scenery pass by. It was fun to leave the busy, crowded New York City area and get more residential and then more wildernessy the further we got away from New York City, and then it started to get more industrial again the closer we got to Philadelphia. Now, Amtrak does have Wi-Fi available on board. That is included. However, our cellular network worked just fine in this area. And before you knew it, there she was, the Philadelphia skyline. And now one more negative about this trip. They had us start lining up about 3 or 4 minutes in the aisle before we arrived. I found this to be not only a little unnecessary, but there were no windows in the aisle, so we missed that last few minutes of scenery when we were getting closer and closer to Philly. It would have been nice. We were dropped off at the 30th Street station. Now I am concerned about our return because we are going to have to be here for a few hours before we take the train back after our cruise. Hopefully there's a lounge that we can use here too. Hi, welcome to my crib. Come on in. So this is a room tour of our Motto by Hilton in Rittenhouse Square. And I'm starting this off with when you enter, let's check out the hallway. So you have some storage here and a safety deposit box here, kind of to the side, plus a bunch of hangers and this hook. And then you enter the bathroom. Now I want to show you something. This already happened. I was like pulling, first of all, I don't like these sheer, I mean this one you can't really see through, which is the good thing, but I pulled it and I was like, what the F? It won't open. And then Gary pointed out, you gotta go like this. But honestly, it's still not great. It doesn't close all the way. There's still a gap.
Yeah, sit down on the toilet, baby, and see what happens there. See if I can see with the doors closed.
Oh, with the doors closed.
Nope, can't see ya. Can't see ya.
What about in the shower?
Let's see.
Ooh, in the shower.
I can just barely, I can't see you.
Okay.
I can't see you at all.
I still don't like them because you can hear for sure. There's a gap. Okay.
There's a gap.
Come on into the bathroom and I'll move out of the way.
It's a nice big,
No tub, just the shower. It looks functional though.
curtain. What are you gonna do?
And you do get all three, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, in the shower. And those look to be decent brands, so that's good.
I never heard of it, but it looks good.
And then you got a lotion and a hand wash right here.
Oh, nice. I didn't notice that.
Sink has good pressure.
Good. Towels down below.
Yeah, and a hair dryer. Thank goodness.
Nice.
And in the bathroom, all you get to keep your stuff in is this flat surface, and then there you have some shelving.
Yeah.
Very minimalist here.
Yeah.
All right. Your turn, baby.
Okay, so now let's step into this humongous bedroom. And here it is. It's the smallest room I've ever seen in a hotel anywhere. But the word is, the preoperative word is functional.
Functional.
Bed, here's a nice TV.
It's
flat screen.
I noticed it was a Samsung, which is good.
And a full-length mirror. And a piece of art.
Some hooks here.
Piece of art to your left there, babe. And
I believe
pretty good view from here, actually.
I believe this is a fridge down here.
Open it up.
It is. Let's see if there's a mini bar in it. No, just a fridge, but that's good because we don't do the mini bar, so we'll have room to keep our leftovers and such.
So come over here and look at the view.
Yeah, let's check out the view.
See, look at that. Isn't that lovely? And then we can see 2 blocks down on the road. See? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the view's decent.
Decent, yeah.
Nothing
Nothing
special.
to shout about, but, we could be looking at a wall,
Yeah.
and we got a pretty cool view. I mean, we're going to get a lot of sunlight next 3 days. We're not leaving here until Thursday morning, and this is Monday afternoon at 2:20.
Yeah. Let me take one. I'm going to switch the camera.
Reading things here.
Oh, Gary wanted to point out the lights.
See?
Yeah.
And there's one on the other side as well. And look at 2
Out-
USBs.
Outlets and USBs.
2 USBs.
I mean, but it's not a cruise. It's a hotel. They should have lots of them.
And there's a.
Do you have any?
Outlet over there.
I don't.
No USBs.
I mean, you only get the. You
No
don't.
USBs on my side.
There's like a sneaky outlet down there.
No USBs on your side, I should say. No.
Which side is my side?
Which side do you want? You want the USB side?
No, I actually kind of want this side because I like to sleep on my left side.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, yeah. No, I dig it.
All right. Great. I mean, we just started to unpack, and I mean, there's really no storage space, you guys. So I'm leaving my suitcase on the floor next to the bed.
No storage.
I left a little space so we can open the refrigerator because we're definitely going to be getting some drinks and stuff to keep in the fridge. And then Gary put his suitcase over here. So it would be nice if there was room for like a small dresser.
Or anything.
Yeah, for anything. Yeah.
It's teeny.
I mean, this is literally the only storage space right here. And you could hang some stuff up there
I haven't seen a remote.
and there.
Have
And
you
that's
seen a remote?
it. No. Shoot. I'm sure it's here. Is it a...
There you go. That's how you doing it. Very good. All right.
Y'all have a great day.
Future chess player.
One thing our hotel did have was location, location, location. So again, that is our room at the Motto by Hilton in Rittenhouse. While we're walking through Rittenhouse Square Park, now is just as good a time as any to please ask you guys to hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. We post all kinds of travel content, mostly cruise travel, but as you can see, we're branching out here, taking the trains. Also, if we missed anything about Amtrak, which is very possible, please let us know in the comments below. When we booked our trip, we tried to find some good YouTube videos about the trip from New York City to Philly, and there really aren't any, so we tried to be as thorough as possible, but we may have missed an Amtrak perk or rule that we don't know about, so we'd love to hear from you if we did. Anyway, moving along, unfortunately, my DJI mic minis decided to do that thing that they occasionally decide to do, which is not work for no specific reason. In these clips, we were basically telling you about how we both used to live in Philadelphia very briefly. I went to college here for 1 semester at UArts, which is now closed. That was all the way back in 1997, and Gary was in a production of The Odd Couple at the Walnut Street Theater about 15 years ago. Overall, it was just so pleasant to be back in our old stomping grounds.
There is the courthouse. Gary and I are doing the #1 tourist thing you should do when you're in Philadelphia. And we are at Target. We are at Target. Those Ollie drinks are really yummy too. Gary's looking for some drinks. He's not a plain water guy. He'll do it if he has to, but he prefers a little flavor.
I do indeed.
Gary's getting organized. We went to Cava. We got some big old bowls. And we're about to watch movies, and I'm going to show you
See the bowls?
the bowls.
Yay!
And I'm going to show you how, even though this hotel is lacking, it does not lack in entertainment. So you have live TV, but then you also have sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You have all of these streaming channels. So yeah, Disney Plus, Apple TV. So we have a bunch of options right now. So we're going to see what we want to watch some movies like we do, eat dinner, and call it a night.
Yep.
And that is day 1 of our Lolito Loca Philly group cruise adventure, even though the cruise portion has not started yet. Say bye, Gary.
Bye.